start the timer for a lot of them. Sometimes with the games, you do a little more. But I went the whole night and didn't do anything because I was sleeping, and I was getting ready to do this, and I wanted to do everything on camera as I would do every morning when I need to go and redo everything. And so it's been a while since I've been up, and I still haven't done this because I was trying to get this recording going. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you how I'm managing all of these, and I'm going to do it all in this video. So I can basically just start from the top now because I got to go through and do all of these. There are things that are really important to me. I need to get going right now. I'm going to say Acki Nacki is like without a doubt. That one's, it's been 10 hours. Now it's, I get to collect it every hour and 35 minutes. I have to do it 5 times within 24 hours. So I label that, and I'm using this multi-timer, what's called multi-timer with ads. You can see right there in the Play Store, and it's very helpful. So I'm going to go to Acki Nacki, pull it up. It's right there, I can see it. So if you have it in your search bar, you can keep everything organized. So I've searched for Acki Nacki. It's right here. I'm gonna open it up. This is an incredible project, and I'm probably going to dedicate an entire video to maybe the next video that I tag after this one, and I'm going to go over the conference that they just had representing this. This is a blockchain, an entirely new blockchain that is fast, seamless. It's going to have free transactions. It is more secure, infinitely, or by leagues more secure than Bitcoin, and faster. It is just going to be probably what everything moves over to. I don't know, but you'll have to follow up on it, but it's not something to miss. So you're getting these multipliers, a multiplier for the natural coins you earn. You end up mining it. Right now we're in phase 1, and these multipliers are going to be a lot harder to earn. So you want to get in and you want to do this 5 times a day, like now, and not missing it. So that is starting. I don't know why it's kind of frozen right now. There it goes. So it's going to say an hour and 35 minutes. And I can check back. I can collect these 5 boosts in 24 hours. And if you're starting, you'll collect more the next day. You know? Let's go back and go to something else that I need to open. And I could probably just go through these and go back and reset on my timer. This is one that I found really recently, just a couple days ago. And as you can see, it's only got 15,000 monthly users up there on the top. So it's just started, and I guess this is backed by and put out by an exchange. It's like proven itself as the major exchange for the XRP network, and they're gonna be minting their tokens, and this is their project they have to bring attention to them, and they're giving you an airdrop. The airdrop here down the bottom left isn't available right now. You can't see the details yet, but you just go through, and I just need to basically. All right, moving on to another one. Be happy is very important to me, obviously, and that's one of the main reasons why I have that happy face in the background. Be happy. I'm gonna start its timer. This one's pretty cool. You can check it every hour and collect, which I do like every time I can. That's why I always keep track of these timers. It's not like you have to go back and do them right away, but it's helpful. Be happy. See if it ends up showing users. 137,000 monthly users, so not a whole lot yet. They just so you go through. They're a card financial company like WHALE. I just put out a video on them. So they're issuing different cards and bringing people to their financial company, and and bringing attention through this app. And they want attention, and they give referral bonuses, and all of that is a big bonus. Not entirely necessary. You can also get an NFT. There's a few NFTs available right now, but they're only ever issuing 60 of them. And they just came out of phase one. They're going through 5 different phases. They're somewhat reasonable right now. It's snag one up if you can. They're going to give you multipliers of how much you're earning with all of this. This is also pretty cool because you got your cities here that give you different, or your city, you upgrade these and they give you more income every day. And you go through and you can buy and look through your different stocks. These are actually corporations you can buy with your points into an investment and sometimes earn dividends per stock. And these are other people's companies they are naming and making. As you can see, I have my business. They just started doing this. They haven't even, I'm not going to do this yet. Um, but you can obviously, you got Hamster Kombat. I'm just going to have to go through and do this. If you don't know what it is yet, you should. There's 155 million users. This thing is what blew up on the Ton network since, um, really they had Tap Swap and Notcoin. But this is huge. This is probably the biggest project there is right now. So thank you, Binance. So you just manage your CEO and all. I'm not going to go too far into this because if you're watching this, you might probably already aware of this. You're not another one of them. It's available at cryptoboxhq.com. You can still take part in the second airdrop. I don't know whether I consider it too late to get in because they're doing a second airdrop option. So you can still do this. Everybody's going to want to be a hamster. So the only way to earn the coins, limited supply, and not doing investors and anything like that. So I need to go through and I need to do my mini game within the next hour. It says on the top right doing this flashing. But for now, I just checked in because if I don't, every 3 hours, this profit per hour in the top right and what I collected just now stops pumping out. So I got to do it every 3 hours to get all that profit per hour, right? And a lot of them are like that. And a lot of these projects are similar to where you are pumping up your profit per hour. And a lot of them also are exactly 3 hours you want to check back in. So let's go back. I'm glad I did Hamster. I don't even have that one on my timer list because there's a number of them that I don't, just because I know it. It's obvious. I'm going to do it whenever I can. Let's go ahead, knock out Flare. I don't know. I guess this became popular based off of FINU, which is a meme coin, but this develops into a complete network. And right now, I guess we're flying to the FlareX solar system. I just got to go through and claim this, really. Like, I can go through and upgrade the planet and stuff. I can do that later. But basically, I just check in with this. This is a 3 hour timer thing, and I'm out of here. Get out of here. Let's go to, what else do I need to do? I need to check in with this elf trader. Now, this one's only got 226,000 users. And they're pretty generous. Like, they got loot boxes that give away a ton. This is an exchange and a vault, basically a financial company on the Near network. And this is their project. Another project, it'll be listed at cryptoboxhq.com. But let's get out of here. I did my 3 hour check-in on that. So this isn't too overwhelming. Again, once I get this done in the morning and everything's running, then it's a matter of just checking in for the rest of the day. There's a lot of things in here I can go through and do right now. I am going to do, let's say, Cephei. This is one that I guess they're working hand in hand with Be Happy, the one I showed you a few minutes ago. I guess they are these partners. This is another financial um, company, basically, where you get better loans. Use your crypto as collateral and take out a loan and whatever, and you get good rates. I don't have a lot of info for you right now. I'm just coming in and checking in. Let's get out of there. Let's do Diamore. This is pretty crazy. This is tokenized diamonds. And they went through, and their theory is that diamond exchange and investing in diamonds and the trade of diamonds isn't very feasible in the secondary market. So they are tokenizing diamonds and diamond trade, and then they issued the NFTs, and the store involves and engrave diamonds worth tens of thousands of dollars, multi-carat diamonds, and they issue NFTs for them. So, but their simple interface is this tapping game. It doesn't take but a minute. I can even just start it. But you go through and you tap all you can. You can do this at once every 8 hours, okay? I'm not going to do it a whole bunch right now because it's shaking my camera and everything. But they're they have NFTs in an NFT marketplace that can up your earnings. They have, I think, a wide user base. I think we're at like 2 million users right now. But understandably, because of check out their product, it's a diamond exchange marketplace. And but yeah, check out their NFTs, and also they they're they got a long way to go. You can, even though there's that many users, you can come a long way because not everybody's going to go through and they're going to do this right and be consistent. So let me close this up. They're yeah, they even talk about their NFTs right now, but I'm going to close this. The WHALE is one I made a video for already. They're they're a financial company. Again, they give you an idea of the kinds of things they're involved in just by the upgrading of these different things to give you the profit per hour. You got older WireX card. Yeah, and get your card. You're gonna be able to pay it hundreds of thousands of merchants across the world. So they have where you can earn 4%. You earn crypto back. You can start near-miss trading. You can open the Coco wallet, invest in WireX Pay. So these are all giving you clues as to actually what you do and you can do with that within it. Anyway, I have a whole video on it, so check it out. Bitrall is put out by Pavlo Durov's team. This is an exchange. You got 1 million monthly users now. This exchange, again, says right here what it's doing. Let's see. Bitrall is taking the best features of existing exchanges and starting to write its own story with gamification elements, the best listing and trading conditions, combining centralized exchange and decentralized exchange capabilities. Something interesting is coming soon. For now, do all this stuff and join Bitrall at the very beginning. Again, if you don't know who Pablo Durov and his team are, they put out a lot of stuff, but this is an exchange put out by them, and he's the creator of Telegram and the Ton network, Ton ecosystem, Ton chain, Ton coin. Anyhow, let's go ahead and launch this. This is putting out good points. This is one, like, you want to be consistent on all of these. You want to, like, check in. These are going to be long-term things. You want to wait like 6 months on some stuff. But you don't want to miss a day on a lot of things. It just takes a minute. Open the damn thing up. Click claim. Go to task. Let's see. It's got a daily bonus. You want to get it. Check. I'm going to claim it because look, day 19, bonus claimed. Day 30, it jumps up 5 million. What do I want it? I want that. And there's other things that do that. And like, I got a secret one I'm going to show you. Okay. Now let's go. I'm going to show you. Might as well show you Bump real quick. Get there. They work with Sunkeeper. I believe we can maybe even see what they're saying here. Collect points and redeem them for pre-IPO assets or sell for cash. So there's going to be initial public offerings taking place through them, and you can get pre-IPO assets or sell them for cash if you have the points that equal the RWA NFTs that equal time, which is cash, not cash. Don't miss daily rewards within the spot for easy access. Become a co-owner of major companies and take profit. Yeah, so total users 5 million. It says monthly users at the top 4 million. So this is this is pretty cool. It's going to show us in a second where its roadmap is and where we're at on it. Right there, you can already change points in NFTs. You get the rewards partners. Listing on Spotify is down there near the bottom. So there's still ways to go. They added a task, so you can build this NFT spaceship by locking liquidity and stuff. That's all nice. They got an NFT store. I think they're one of the first ones to integrate an actual NFT store and be able to trade it within Telegram. So there's been more sense, but they touted themselves on that like just a couple weeks ago. Though. Anyhow, so this one, claim your reward. You can get multipliers by buying the boost thing down on the bottom. You don't actually buy it. You just earn the points and use those points to buy the boost. So for all these things, I want to mention that you want to go through and do the tasks. Like if you're just starting something, go through and find all the tasks. That way, you're getting, it says join me coin app. Sure, go ahead and do it. Whatever. Do all these things that it's telling you that you can do to get extra points, and then go through and buy your upgrades or buy your boost. You know, if you have however many points that you've gotten, you want to do all that in the beginning so you're not wasting your time and you're getting the maximum. So upgrade everything you can. Go through and do all the tasks first of all. Anyhow, enough on that. Let's get out of here. I'm going to go. I don't want to forget to go through and start those timers. City holder, they have 3 million. And there was only 2 million. 20. It was 2,700,000. I swear it was a couple days ago. But anyway, they actually just started, but they already have all these users because they put out this. See how this friend's house, and they did this. Congratulations, you subscribed to City Holder. Let's see, I'm going on. So I got this hamster's house. So they were giving this thing away before they were even had the game launched or anything, and it was just like a early incentive thing. And just through them spreading that, they amassed all these users. But the actual game that I'm launching right now, it just started a couple weeks ago. So when I'm posting it, not that it matters. Like I said, a lot of these things take place over a long term, and then if you're what really makes a difference on the leaderboard and in the end is if you're being consistent and going through and checking all these things daily and maximizing what you can make through it. This one, I think I only have to check in like every 8 hours or something. I'll go through and set a timer on it and we'll know for sure. But basically what I did is just made sure that my hourly income is still going and collected what I've been earning. This one, I don't know too much more about it other than it is a game and it's popular and I think it's cool and it's going to go somewhere. You can go through and just upgrade your city. You improve on each of these. It's pretty cool because they actually like will change. I don't know. Let's see if this one changes. Okay, no, that image didn't change. Like, if you go through certain levels, like, it'll actually change how it looks and everything. There's a whole bunch of these. That's how it works. I'm not going to spend much time here. I'm looking forward to seeing what their interactive city map is going to look like. So, the construction. All right, so BBQ Coin Roadmap. That's cool. This thing throws up on me. They got a white paper. You can read it. They're doing some sort of a game. It's like becoming a VR game or whatever. It looks like they got a lot planned here. But I'm not going to go too far into it right now. You're aware of it. Let's go. All right, let's not forget to mention Time Farm. They have a whopping 11 million. So this is a human resources / labor payroll company / They got companies within companies that have their own currencies. They have the backed Australian dollar backed cryptocurrency. Let's see, or the one that's equal to it. So I'm up to the engine clock. I've gone through and done all these upgrades. This is something that's gonna be like probably be pumping out for like 6 years. I'm sure you can like claim it and do all that. There's probably gonna be multiple phases where you can do that. But this is like this company's been around for like 7 years before they even put this out. Um, anyhow, they have a great system here. Um, you basically just need to go through and upgrade all your clocks. It's not gonna load very fast. There it goes. But it's got these different clocks, and you just upgrade. You start with that one, and you go through. Anyhow, the thing pumping out, and you just gotta check in with it. Whatever the countdown is right now, they're minus 6 hours with this clock. Uh, I can mention Frog Farm. They claim themselves to be the first truly liquid Telegram game, and it shows you right there what the liquidity pool is. They say they're going to be a very generous airdrop, all that. This one you can go through and do it every 30 minutes, or you can do like an auto clicker, that kind of thing. But I'm going to just get out of here. It's just another one I checked in with. It's not something I set a timer for. It's just like something I go to depending on what am I going to do next, or it's in between things. I'll go through and do that. This Wydon let's look at their official channel first. That's another thing. When you go through and do their tasks and their apps and you get bonuses, like join the Telegram channel and see where it says mute on the bottom, click unmute so you get the notifications. And you'll see when they post something new, like telling you, hey, basically says that congratulations to these winners because they're the only two out of how many? We had 10 winners, and they're the only two that claim their prize because people don't follow up on these things. They don't read it. So you had all these winners, and only two of them even claimed it. But that's what Wydon is basically. They're giving away stuff. They're getting a lottery license. Let's go through and open the actual app. They either do have or are in the process of it. They're in the process of getting their official stars on Twitter and here on Telegram. You may even have them by the time you watch this. But let's open it up. They're a luxury company, a luxury marketplace, and they're doing giveaways or sales or discounts based off of what you have in your widened balance. You earn these points through going through over the period of time that you commit to it and collecting. I think it's been out for like a month or so. You've been able to do this, but I think they're planning on making it token launch in November, I believe, and also they should have their marketplace opening, and they do giveaways and lotteries basically that you buy your chances with your Wydon points for luxury giveaways, and again they're getting their luxury or their lottery license and all that, and they're even giving giveaway sports cars. I'm not saying this is the one they're giving away. It's just they have a symbol of one luxury item. I think it starts with a watch, goes to like purses and like this and like all that, and that's your different levels when you're leveling up. Anyway, you should check out the website. Um, you can find it, I believe, under the tasks. But yeah, follow them. Always do these tasks and stay up to date. You don't have the social media profiles, follow these things, create them, and you'll have it to do for all of these. We can do egg tap, why not? So this is mostly in the depths of time, there's your story, your missions to extract these treasures, prepare for battle. This is NFT. It's mostly a game, but it's a huge game. You can see in the image right there in the top left. It says $25 million investment secured. So they ain't playing around, and it's going to be worth, well, I guess we'll see what it ends up being worth. But I think later in the year, towards December, is when like the airdrop's going to happen. But you have in that time to collect NFTs that are dropped in these eggs and all that, and basically start your earning in the game, take part in that. And I guess if you crack the egg when you're tapping on it, I'm not going to do a bunch of tapping right now. NFTs drop. Anyway, not one I'm going to keep going into. Check out their website. It's also at cryptoboxhq.com. I'm going to pull up something else. So I'm just going to tell you guys about a couple of airdrops that I've taken part in or that are paying right now. One is dogs and one is Arix. Again, I mentioned that Notcoin is one of the big first airdrops that happened, and Arix claims themselves as being the other major one since Notcoin that's actually followed through. And you can't gain access anymore right now. I'm just telling you that I received tokens. If you're not already in it, they're not going to let you do it. But basically, they have a token already that's on CoinMarketCap. They're just transferring over to the Ton network. I guess I can go ahead and pull it up. But so then it's transferring over at a 1-to-1 ratio. So it's like guaranteed you know exactly what you're getting. And it says it's a 1-to-1 ratio. Basically, they're $1.08 a market cap as of today. $1.08 a coin. Okay. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio. You get 400 of them is what you can cash out. So, do the math. But anyway, that's one that happened. And then dogs is the other one that's happening in like 2 days. And they're already able to claim them on exchanges and all that right now. Dogs is going to be the meme coin that represents Telegram. It's actually drawn and was created by Pavlo Durov, the creator of the Ton Network, Ton Chain, and Telegram. So Dogs token right now is showing you right now. You deposit to exchanges. Use the wallet and Telegram. I'm waiting for the non-custodial wallet is available after the listing to claim mine. But just showing you that it's available. I guess your meme stickers are coming that you can have create into NFTs. But and they're going to be worth whatever they're worth. We're going to see. Let's move on to something else. Let's talk about Captain Bay. So this is a social finance company. As it says right there, the ultimate social buy adventure. So to what degree they're going to be a social platform, I'm not entirely sure. I guess we're going to find out together. But one of the things they do is they go through and they collect what they call bounties, or I guess not bounties, but whatever captains of the sea do. They seize their loot from other cryptocurrencies or other projects that are here on Telegram, some of which we're already talking about, like Be Happy. So you can go through and see what they actually do. They've changed their menu, so I guess I can't really see it real now. But anyway, that's a promising project. They got percentages, basically, or they got tokens that you're claiming from other crypto projects, and they're putting them all together and making a giant loot box, treasure box out of all of it, you know what I mean? And then you get whatever Bitcoin's increasing from the social aspect of it, I guess. To be continued. Okay, a lot of these aren't going to take much longer, and I am going to save them for another video. And I thank you for tuning in. Check out cryptoboxhq.com and follow through is all I can say. Like, that's all it takes, is just do it consistently. It's not as much of a pain in the butt as it looks like. Just open things up, click collect, go through and do the next one. If you want to do multiples of these, it's up to you how many you want to do or which ones you want to do. But I wish you the best and good luck, and let me know if you have any questions, and I will reply to comments and videos. Y'all take care.